Hello, hello, friends. Okay, so I am so excited to be on live and connecting with you guys again. I feel like it's been a little while since I've been on here. And for those of you that may be new or don't know me yet, my name is Kelly, and I help entrepreneurs build their businesses and increase your revenue by using manifestation and mindset techniques that increase your focus and accelerate your results. And I love this stuff because it is everything, and it encompasses your entire life, not only, your business, but also your relationships, how you feel about yourself, your health, everything. Okay, so I post, sorry, trying to get everything in the same direction so I'm not always looking in the other direction. I posted a post the other day that I said, this is everything. And it had a really cool spiral up and a spiral down. And then on, the spiral up, it had different feelings or emotions. And then on the spiral down, it had different feelings and emotions. So this literally is everything. And it will affect how you go about your life and what kind of results you get and how you connect with people and what the kind of things you attract and what you create. And so many people don't know that, everything is energy, right? Like that is a law of the universe. It's vibration, the law of vibration, and everything is constantly moving, and everything has a frequency or a vibration. And this bottle may look like it's stable, but it is this specific density and everything because of the vibration that it is made in. Paper has a vibration and a frequency, and we call it paper because of the vibration it's in. And so everything is constantly moving. And just like, our bodies, if you ever looked at through a microscope in science class, you're gonna see like things constantly moving, right? And there's a vibration to everything. And that's why even after the soul leaves this body and you're buried, it vibrates itself to dust, right? Like it's constantly moving. So the same thing is happening with your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, right? Like different thoughts have different frequencies of energy. So when you have a very high positive, woohoo, I just won, oh my gosh, right? Like that excitement, that freedom, that joy, that love, that passion, that has its own frequency and it has its own vibration, and it's very high, right? Like we would love to stay in that higher vibration as long as you can, right? And then there's the emotions of like, you just lost, and you just, or maybe you just had something happen that just shocked you, right? Or maybe you're really pissed off and something really angered you, right? Like, that has a completely different energy and vibration to it, right? Like we know when we're like sad or depressed, or we have impatience, or you're frustrated, or you really hate something. I caution my children not to use that word because it's a very strong negative vibe, right? Insecurity, jealousy, rage, worry, anger, doubt, irritation, pessimism, guilt. Oh my gosh. And they all have different levels of frequency, right? And like guilt and powerlessness and insecurity, like those are at the bottom, right? Even below rage and anger and jealousy. And so we've all felt like this whole range of emotions and feelings, right? And when you feel those like powerlessness and like guilt for something, like, oh, you don't want to stay there. That's not a good feeling, and you don't attract or create anything good when you're in that.
I'm gonna go get mail.
Okay. When you are in that energy, right? And so when you are in that space, nothing that you are searching for or wanting, to be living on a daily basis is in that energy or that frequency. So I would love to have you go back and just check out that visual, right? Because it is such a powerful visual of your energy and like where you are, connecting with things, right? When you are angry and frustrated, or you're feeling jealous of something, like you're only going to attract something on that level, right? And it's usually not going to get you forward motion towards what you want, right? Hey, Miss Paula, thanks for hopping on and saying hello. And so, let's take someone in your business, right? Or your industry. When you see someone else winning, what's your feeling, right? What is it like celebrating them? Is it, oh my gosh, look what they did. And if they can do it, I can do it too. They're just enlightening me to what is my potential, right? Because they're no different than I am. So if they can do this, I can do it too. Or is it something of jealousy? Like, oh, I wish I could be there. I wish that, thanks, bud, that was me. It's not fair that she's there and I'm not. Look at what life she gets to live, right? Like, you guys can feel it. The energy is so different. And when you're down on that vibe, then you're everything has its own frequency, right? So money is just energy. And the amount of money that you receive is in direct harmony with whatever vibration you are putting out, right? So the vibration that you are putting out is directly connected with your emotions and your feelings, right? And so we may think there's two different parts of the mind, and psychologists may say there's multiple different parts of the mind, but the two that we're focusing on is like your conscious mind, which is your thinking mind, right? That's where we absorb all the information. You've been to multiple classes and you've read tons of books and you've memorized all these things, right? Like that's your knowing part of the mind, right? And then your feeling part of the mind, which is like your heart, that's your soul, right? It's where your emotions are held. That is the part that directly impacts your vibration, okay? And your vibration is what puts you into action or makes you not go into action. And so depending on like what that feeling is or what that emotion is, that is going to impact the vibration that you're in and what you are aligning with, what you are in harmony with, right? So right now you are making the exact amount of money that you are in harmony with right now, based on your feelings, your emotions that you are in the majority of the time. Okay. And so this image is a really good one to check out. Are you worried a lot of the time? Are you doubting yourself and your ability to succeed in what it is that you are doing? Are you being impatient and pulling up your seeds and wondering, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my success? Right? Are you frustrated because maybe something, you do something and then it's not coming fast enough, or it didn't work the way you wanted it to? Or maybe you're just kind of pessimistic and those negative thoughts, like you're like thinking that you don't want to make yourself brought down from a level because you didn't meet your expectations. So you're looking at the worst case scenario, right? Well, those all have a lower vibe, right? And so you're going to receive direct compensation and connect with people that are on that energy level, right? And then you flip to the other side of the graph, and you have positive expectations. You are, sorry, this is a little blurry. You have belief, you're optimistic, you're happy, you're helpful, you're enthusiasm, you have passion, you're eager, you're empowered, you love, joy, freedom. Those all have very different energy levels, right? And they're going to connect with people and finances and opportunities on a completely different level than these ones down here, right? And then you could say, I am very optimistic. Case in point, that was me years ago. I was the most optimistic, happiest person on the outside as anybody that you want to ever meet, right? But the thing was that really what I was feeling on the inside wasn't matching that. And so therefore, my reality was showing what the inside was feeling, not what I was projecting to the world, right? Everybody wants to be seen as successful and happy and optimistic and all of that. But like on the inside, I could be speaking one word and then on the inside thinking and feeling something completely different. How many people have ever felt that? Put a 1 in the comments. It's okay, because we've all been there, right? And we all have those moments. So where the magic happens is when you align what you're projecting out to the world with what is happening on the inside, right? And there's some people that it's, they've got this down pat, but they've been working on it. They it's a habit that they've created, like you speak positive and then you reinforce and speak positive on the inside too, right? And we have to block out those old negative thought patterns that all of us have, right? We all have habits of thinking and being that have gotten us to a certain point but aren't serving us anymore. And so, and that's where they kind of keep you stuck, right? And so if you've been in the same place for a long time, once you discover like, okay, where am I really feeling? Like, what is my overall thought process, right? And where are my emotions? Then you can like be like, okay, this is the frequency of everything that I'm receiving, If you are in doubt of yourself being successful and you have an idea and you're like, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call this person and we're going to talk and it's going to be amazing. And, it's going to set this and this and this into the works. But then you doubt yourself, you immediately drop that. And like that opportunity, that frequency, that, lifting of that vibration, right? Of being, having that belief and optimism, which is like up here on the scale, and then worry and doubt is down here, right? You're not going to be able to align yourself up here if like you have this idea and then all of a sudden worry and doubt come in, and it happens fast because that is an old pattern. That's an old habit that comes in, and then it takes you out, and then this doesn't even get a chance, an opportunity to happen, right? All of a sudden you're aligned right back down here with the worry and the doubt, and you don't take action, and then months and months go by, and you know, you're still not making the money that you have. You still have, you know, the same debt, and it may be getting a little worse because, you know, that just tends to happen. And it just stifles you, right? But once you learn how to like switch that and stay in this higher vibration and change that habit of thinking, then you like stay in this higher vibe and you are consistently like, you're being helpful, you're being of service, you're very enthusiastic, you're happy, you choose to be happy all the time, you know, and enjoy, have fun. That's where stuff shifts and that's where stuff changes. So I want you to just be really connected and aware of your thoughts and your feelings, truly your feelings and the emotions that come with that, and the vibration that keeps you in, right? And when we get really honest and we get really just clear about where we are and stop fighting the fact that this is of our own creating, then you create a space for you to do something about it. All right? Let me know if this is making sense to you, and if you would like me to go into any more detail, or if you would like to ask some questions on how to move out of a certain vibration, let's schedule a time to connect. And I would love to talk with you and find out what your situation is and where you find that your feelings that you are in most of the time are maybe not getting you where you want to go. All right, and let's discuss that and put you on a plan to shift that, and it can shift very quickly. All right, expect abundance, my friends.
Bye.
Have a good day, and I will put a post in the comments to create an appointment to talk and move you forward. All right, expect abundance.